Good morning and welcome to my balcony outside my bedroom on a beginning of winter long weekend. It's a beautiful day, but it's only 15 degrees Celsius, which isn't particularly warm. It's going to get up to about 18 degrees today. But anyway, the reason we're here today is this balcony, which was very productive over summer. It had, in that bed that you can see down there, it had raspberries, we had snow peas, we had different plants, etc. And we have my beautiful big bay tree, which just grows from strength to strength. And then we've got a few little planters there. And over here we've got a frangipani, which is still clinging on to life. And again, a few mismatched pots and things that need to be taken care of. So the biggest problem I'm having at the moment is that these troughs, which I got from Ikea years and years ago, if you look down the bottom here, so I would have gotten them about 8 years ago, and you can see down the bottom, yes, it's picking it up quite well, they have absolutely rusted away. They're made out of some sort of tin, and soil is actually coming out the bottom now. So, and this is that's the worst one, but the other ones have similar problems going down the line. So I have 5 of them all together. Now, I tried to see if I could get more at Ikea, and of course Ikea doesn't sell them anymore. I think these were about $40 or $50 when I got them, so they'd probably be a couple of hundred by now anyway. So what I've decided to do is I've decided to replace them with Pinnacle troughs, which are higher. They come up to about here, and I've decided to replace them with those. Now I can't fit 5 in because they're much longer, but I figure I can fit 3 or 4 in this space. So I've bought one to see, and so the trick today is going to be trying to get these plants out. Now this one I'm going to probably chuck because it's going into dormancy. I usually cut it back. You can see there, I cut it back and it usually springs up, and it actually provides quite a bit of protection from my, not that I have neighbors that you can see, that can actually see me. Possibly if somebody was really looking with binoculars from that apartment block over there, they might be able to see me. But in the next 2 years, there are going to be out here, just let me show you, out here, where those buildings are just there that you can see with the glass. They're all going to be knocked down. They used to be car yards. It used to be Sutton City car yards, and they're actually going to build huge apartments there. One story is going to be 25 towers. So that's not going to be pleasant, and I'll definitely have people looking in on me then if I'm still here. The nice thing about this apartment that I really liked was just outside my window, I have a beautiful, my little geranium is still clinging on to life, but I have a little parkland, which is really nice. And if you can see down there, people walk their dogs, and it's good for the dogs. I did ask about, could we use part of the garden? As you can see, there's a garden bed there and there's a garden bed there. Could we use part of that as a community garden and grow some vegetables? Because this actually gets sun, and I was told no. So there we go. I did try and plant some snow peas up against the fence over there, but they didn't really do very well. I think it was probably, I'm not sure whether or not the gardeners pulled them out thinking they were weeds or whatever, but I might try that again next spring because I do love my snow peas. Anyway, that is the story with the little garden area out there, which is very pretty, and it's nice to have that big beautiful tree that I can look out on too. So back to today. So today we are going to get the plants out of here, and then so in here I've got the leftovers of my raspberries, which were growing up and over the terrace. Up and over this trellis. I have already cut quite a bit of it down before I decided to do this video. So I'm left with what's in there. Now in there are all of the, all the roots of the raspberries, which I'm going to try and pull up and save. And then I'll save some of the soil as well, because underneath that's probably pretty good soil. I've been putting compost in it for the last 8 years. And I'll put that in the new troughs when I set them up and get them. But for the moment, we've got to empty them out so I can chuck these rotten old troughs. So that is the story for today. I will update you in the near future.